lot. He has related with a lot of people. He knows so much about young people. So he's just the right person for this conversation. So with our virtual clap and with great honor in our hearts and a virtual clap, can we receive our executive director, Pastor Tunji Adeboyejo? Let's give him a wonderful round of applause. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, thank you for having me here today, and I'm so excited to be here with us at the quarterly leadership masterclass for this season. And thank you, Mr. Shola Adekunle, for the great work you are doing, and all our team members for putting this together and making this a great success. I'm so excited about it. All right. We have so much to do between today and tomorrow, and we have 8 sessions in total. 8 sessions in total. So it's a long walk. 4 sessions out of it are recorded. My own second session, which is a recorded version, is ready, and it will go live any moment from now. And other facilitators too, their own sessions will also be going live starting from tomorrow. Apart from the live sessions, there are going to be recorded sessions that will be live on our YouTube channel. So if you are not connected to our YouTube channel, make sure you connect. And once again, I want to welcome you to Mastering the Business of Your Talent. I've been doing this for a couple of years. This is probably the third edition in the last few years, basically. So there are specific times of the in the calendar that I do this Mastering the Business of Your Talent. So I welcome you once again, joining us from all over the world and different parts that you are in the world at the moment. My session title is Discovering and Valuing Your Talent. Discovering and Valuing Your Talent. This is going to be the foundation of this meeting. This is going to be the foundation. A few years ago, a young woman came to me and said, "Sir, I don't think I have talent." And I smiled and I said to her, "No one God created is useless. There is no one person that was created or that is created by God that is useless. Everybody has got something that God has deposited in him or her." So I said to her, "You are not useless. You've got talent. There's something that has been deposited in your life, that has been deposited inside you. Maybe you have not discovered it, but there is something that has been deposited in you." So we talked for a while, and I discovered that she could organize events effortlessly. I just discovered it because your talent can be discovered by others. Your talent may not even be discovered by you yourself. People around you are able to tell that, oh, this person is good in this particular area. So I discovered that she's good with organizing events effortlessly. She thought it was just something that was normal, but that normal, in quotes, that normal was a talent, a divine tool for influence and impact. And I will draw you back to the Bible of the woman who met with Elijah, and Elijah said to her, "Woman," the woman ran to Elijah and said to Elijah, your servant, my husband, is dead, and the creditors are come to take my 2 sons away to be bondmen until the debt that he owed is taken away and is paid." And Elijah said to the woman, "Woman, what do you have in the house?" The woman said, "Your handmaid has nothing in the house." So sometimes when we talk about talent, when we talk about gift, when we talk about potential, they are hidden in small places. They are hidden in a corner in our lives that we don't actually recognize them. So this woman shouted to Elisha and said, "Man of God, I do not have anything." Are you in that state? Are you in that position that you feel you have got nothing, or you've got no potential, or you've got no gift, or you've got no talent? Elijah said to the woman, he said, "No, it's not possible. There must be something in your hand, because God can never allow a man to get to a point in his life that there will not be something in his hand that will move him to the next phase of his life and his destiny. You must take note of that. You must write down somewhere that there is no level that you can get to. If you think that you are in the zero level, there is something hidden somewhere that God can use to take you to the next phase, and that thing can be your talent. So and the woman just came and said, "Oh, I have a jar of oil somewhere," and then boom, a breakthrough began. Do you know that your talent, your gift, your potential, hidden somewhere, not discovered, can be the next thing that you need for the breakthrough that God is going to take you into? So I said to this woman, because she thought that was just a normal thing. Do you know that some normal things that we do, some things that we take with levity, some things that we do for fun, are actually our talents, are actually gifts and potentials that God has embedded in us? That was a divine tool for impact and a divine tool for influence. Every human being was born with a deposit from God. Your talent is a proof that you were created for a purpose. In Matthew 25, you see the parable of talent from verse 14 to 15. The Bible says that to one he gave 5 talents, to another he gave 2, to another he gave 1, and to every man according to his ability. See, beloved, God has given to everyone according to his ability. There is something that God has given to you. You need to find it and you need to recognize it. But you must have this background understanding that God created you with something deposited on the inside of you. You are not empty. You are not just alone. There is something that God has given to you. There is something that God has deposited in your life. God never created anyone empty. There is no one single person that God created empty. Only some have not discovered what they carry. So if you say, "Oh, I don't have," it's because you have not discovered what you carry. Number 2, what are the things that we call talent? What are talent? What are the things we call talent? A talent is any natural ability or divine enablement or divine endowment given to you by God to serve others and to fulfill purpose. That's what talent is about. Talent is a natural gifting, is a natural potential, is a natural capacity and capability that God gave to you, deposited on the inside of you for the fulfillment of your purpose and for the blessing of the lives of people around you. That's what talent is about. It's not always about singing or about preaching or about writing. No, not really. Not something about it. Can be the ability to lead people effectively. It can be the ability to organize things effectively. It can be the ability to set things right. It could be anything. Do you know that someday somebody saw himself in the bus, where I was taking a bus from somewhere in Lagos, maybe I think from Oshodi to somewhere in Ikeja, and then he suddenly discovered that there was an issue between the driver, the bus conductor and one of the passengers. He was paid his money and needed to collect his change, and suddenly there was a pandemonium and there was a crisis between them, and they began to fight. And this guy was seated somewhere in the bus, was looking at the scene, and there was this anger within him. "No, you don't do that. What you have done." The conductor slapped the passenger, and there's this anger that rose in him and said, "No, you don't." You know that latent in that person is the ability to fight for others. And that can be the gift or the talent of somebody who can fight for the rights of other people. As simple as that illustration looks like, that's how some people are able to discover what God has embedded in them. So situations, circumstances, events around you can bring about the ideology of what your talent, what your gift is about. So you must have this understanding that it's not just about singing, it's not just about preaching, it's not just about writing, it's not just about having the ability to do this or do that. Not really. There could be different other things that God has embedded in you that are gifts, to propel you into fulfilling the purpose and the plans of God for your life. Some have talent in organization, some have talent in empathy, some is leadership, some is communication, some is creativity, some is administration, some is problem solving. There are people right now that when there is problem everywhere, anywhere, once they get into the scene, they are able to provide adequate solution. Look at the story of Daniel when he was in Babylon. Do you know that Daniel was providing solution to the kings in that city? To the extent that Daniel served consistently in government for consecutive governors. Why? Because they saw something in Daniel. He was providing solution to the problem in the city. What about Joseph? He was providing solution to administrative problem in the city. He was providing solution to financial problem in the city. He said to the king, there will be 7 years of famine, there will be 7 years of plenty. You see, somebody can have the prowess and the ability to see things before it happens. But that's not all. But he was able to see it. He was also able to provide the solution. So problem solving is one of the quickest way to leadership. So your own might be problem solving. There are people who are here listening to me right now that anywhere you find yourself, you are able to bring about solution to major problems. That's a gift. So it doesn't have to be singing. When people talk about talent, some people just think it's about singing, it's about dancing, it's about this or that, some specific. No, really. It could be organization, it could be empathy, it could be leadership, it could be communication. Some good are good. They are very good with communication. When they are given the opportunity to communicate, you see the way they do it exceptionally. That's a gift. That's a talent. So talent are not always loud. Some are quiet, but very powerful. They are not always loud. Some are quiet, but very powerful. What's Wole Soyinka doing? He's seated there, gifted, and he's silent there, but everybody knows what he's doing all over the world. That's talent. It doesn't have to be loud. It doesn't have to be something that everybody can say, oh, no. There is something hidden in you. Joseph has this talent of administration and interpretation of dreams. David was talented with music and leadership. Bezalel in Exodus 31, 1 to 5, Exodus 31, 1 to 5, had the talent of craftsmanship. So your talent is your divine capital. You see, somebody is saying, oh, I want to start a business, I want to do this, I need capital. Sometimes your talent can be the capital that you need for a particular business. So what you need to do right now, you need to discover it. How do you discover your talent? You look inward. You look around you. What are people saying about you? What are the things you love the most? What are the things you want to do always? What are the things that you want to do or you can do even without anybody telling you how to do it? What are the things that you can do easily? You need to check inward. You need to look at yourself. You need to assess yourself. You need to look at the things around you and begin to check. You need to ask God. So you need to begin to analyze your gift and talent right now for you to move to the next phase of your life and destiny. Why many people struggle to discover their talent today? Why? Why are many people finding it very difficult to discover their talent today? The first one is comparison. There are too many busy people admiring others instead of developing themselves. There are too many young people around the world today who are comparing themselves with other people instead of them to compare themselves with themselves. They are comparing, they are looking at the gift of other people and they are like, oh, how I wish I am like this. See, you can't be like anybody. You can only be the best version of yourself. You see, you are the best version of yourself. See, nobody can be like you. You can't be like anybody. You are created in the divine image and in the divine plan of God. There is an agenda of God for your life. There is something that God has given to you that He has not given to me. There is something He gave to me that He didn't give to you. What He gave to you is different from what He gave to me. So your gifting, your potential, your talent is different from my own. It may look alike, but it's totally different. So what I can do, you cannot do. What you can do, I cannot do. So you are the best version of yourself in your own space, and you must understand that. So do not compare yourself with anybody, because comparison is the killer of many people's talent. Comparison. Some people, they are too busy admiring other people. They look at other people, they look at their talent and say, wow, 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 how I wish I am like this. How I wish I am this. You see, you are the best version of yourself. There is something hidden in you that you need to discover. When you compare, you confuse your calling. When you compare yourself with other people, you do what? You confuse your calling. Number two is ignorance. Why is it that many people struggle to discover their talent? Ignorance. Ignorance. Many people don't understand that their everyday skill can be their divine tool. Some people, your everyday tool can be your everyday skill, rather, can be your divine tool. Ignorance. Many people are ignorant of their talent. They don't know. And what you don't know can be killing you. What you don't know can be killing you. You need to find that thing that God has gifted you with. Number three, fear of being small. Why is it that many people struggle to discover their talent? Fear of being small. Fear of being small. They despise their talent because it looks insignificant to them right now. You see, your talent is like a raw material because you have not honed it. If you have not honed your skill, you have not developed it, you have not equipped it, it looks like something that cannot work. It looks small. But when you begin to hone your talent, when you begin to work on yourself, when you begin to build yourself to become better, it becomes bigger. All the people that we are celebrating today, they develop themselves to become who they are today. So don't look down on yourself. Don't be afraid. You see, fear is one of the things that is killing the destinies and the vision of people today. You know, one of the things that kill fear is courage. You want to kill fear? Develop courage. Develop a strong courage. God was speaking to Joshua. He said, be thou courageous. Be thou courageous. He was going to lead Israel out of where Moses finished the work. He was going to take them to the promised land. So God said to him, be courageous. Don't be discouraged. Don't allow anybody to talk down on your gift. Beloved, you have something great in you. You have something bigger than you think that you have. So fear is one of the reasons. Never despise the days of little beginnings. Zechariah 4 verse 10. Zechariah 4 verse 10. Don't despise the days of little beginning. Everything that is great starts small. Everything great starts small. You don't climb the tree from the top. You climb from the bottom. You climb from the bottom up. So you want to be great? Learn to start small. Number 4 is lack of reflection. Why is it that many people are not discovering their potential, their gift? Lack of reflection. People don't take time to ask questions. They don't take time to sit down and ask themselves questions. One of the questions you must ask yourself today is, what are the things that comes naturally to me? What are the things I do naturally, that I do them without stress? What are the things that I can do them without being paid? Everything I'm doing today revolves around my talent. Early enough, I began to search. What are the things that I am gifted at? What are the things? I have many books written today because I discovered it early and I began to hone myself. What do people always appreciate you for? What are the things that people just come to you and say, oh, wow, thank you for doing this? See, some people, they have turned their talent to fun. Their talent does not produce anything meaningful for them. They are just making a fun of it. Don't make a fun of your talent, because that is your gateway to your prosperity. That is the gateway. God put that talent there to bring lasting solution to your destiny. Number 4, how can I therefore discover my talents? How can I discover my talent? Number 1, observe what comes naturally to you. Begin to observe those things that come naturally to you. What can you do easily? that others find difficult to do? What makes you angry? What makes you happy? What makes you angry? What makes you happy? What are the things that you can do that other people cannot do? Begin to take advantage of it right now. What gives you joy when you are doing it? Begin to observe them. What are the things that gives you joy? If there's a book that you must read, I've recommended it many times. We do these meetings. Why you act the way you do, or Spirit Controlled Temperament, written by Tim LaHaye. When you read this book, he analyzes your life for you. He helps you to discover the area of your weaknesses, which we call SWOT analysis. He helps you to discover your strengths, your weaknesses, your opportunities, and the strength and the threats around you. You begin to analyze, you begin to know, oh, people that are like this, they are like this. People that are like, and you begin to streamline yourself and say, oh, this is the kind of person that God has created me to be. Number 2, under that point 4, is listen to what people often say about you. Sometimes others, they see what you ignore. Sometimes others, they do what? They see what you ignore. Pay attention to these compliments and feedbacks from other people. Number 3, identify what problems you can solve. What are the problems that you are able to solve easily? Your talents always meet a need. It makes someone's life easier. It makes your life easier. It makes your life better. It makes your life happier. Your talent makes your life easier, makes your life better, makes your life happier. Number 4, trace your passion. What are you passionate about? What is that thing that you are so passionate about? You sleep and wake up with it every day. What are those things? When I was coming up as a young man, I always attend Daystar Christian Center, and I was just passionate about what Sam Adeyemi was doing. I was checking the things he was doing. See, one of the ways to find your talent is that there are some people who are doing exactly what you think you can do. They are doing exactly the things that you feel that God is putting in your mind to do. Begin to check them. What are the things they are doing? I used to have a mentor many years ago. I was following him around to different places when he have a speaking engagement, and I'm always going. I was living with him. I was with him for like 4 months, and I was always going with him to this place, to this place. I discovered there are some certain things I began to notice in him. He's a speaker, he's a writer, he's a publisher. Many years ago, I began to follow Dr. Shola Falalade. As I was following this man, I was seeing some things in him that looked like the things that I'm passionate about. He's a preacher, he's a speaker, he's a writer, he's written many books, he's a publisher. I began to pick those things. And there is something unique about these people. That's it. So begin to trace your passion. Your passion often points to your talent. Your passion points to your talent. What you love doing, even without being paid. What are the things you love doing, even without being? When people don't pay you for it, you will still want to do it. It's your talent. Number 5, seek divine insight. Seek divine insight. I'm talking about how to discover your talent. Number 5, seek divine insight. Pray and ask God to open your eyes to your uniqueness. The Bible says in Proverbs 20 verse 27, Proverbs 20 verse 27 said, the spirit of man is the candle of the Lord. The spirit of man is the candle of the Lord. Number 6, experiment and take action. Now, this is one of the most difficult parts in fulfilling your vision and making your talent come to reality. Discovery happens in doing, not just in dreaming. Discovery happens in doing, not in dreaming. There are many dreamers, but we have few doers. And the world does not celebrate what you are planning to do. The world does not celebrate what you are dreaming. The world only celebrates what you have done. The world only celebrates what you have done. The world does not celebrate what you are planning to do. The Bible says the earnest expectation of the creature is waiting for the manifestation. The word manifestation there is action. Action-oriented people. Experiment. Try different things. The more you explore, the clearer your strength becomes. Number 5, valuing your talent. Discovery is the first step. Value is what makes your talent to be useful. So how do you get this done? Don't despise your gift. Stop saying it's just. No, it's your difference. It's not just, it's your difference. Number 2, develop it. Raw talent is potential. Refined talent is power. Raw talent is potential. Refined talent is power. 2 Timothy 1:6. The Bible says, stir up the gift of God which is in you. Number 3, invest in learning. Attend trainings, read books, learn from mentors in your area of gifting. That's what I was saying. I was learning from Dr. Shola Falalade. I was learning from Sam Adeyemi because I began to see the traits. Learn, attend trainings. I can't tell how many trainings I attended. Many years ago, I went to attend a training at Elephant House. This guy, his name is Praise George. As at that time, the Praise George has written over 100 books. I went to attend his publishing seminar, 17,500. This was 2004. That was a lot of money. Then I couldn't raise it. I ran here and there. I could raise the money. I went. We were just 6 there, 6 in that meeting. And that was the beginning of my writing journey. He introduced me to publishers where I could publish the book. He checked my book, blah, blah, blah. And that was when I was able to write my first book in 2007. Today, I've written 19 books. The journey is far. So attend training, read books. Read book. Be an ardent reader. Be a consistent reader. A reader today, a leader tomorrow. A reader today, a leader tomorrow. A reader today, a leader tomorrow. Be a consistent reader. Learn from people in your area of gifting. Who are the people who are doing exactly what you want to do? Go and learn from them. Number 4, present it well. Value shows in how you package your gift. In my second session, you will listen to that on YouTube. You watch it on YouTube. There, I talked about branding your talent. You see there, you see some of these things there. You must value. Your value shows in the way you package your gift. How do you package your gift? In excellence, in discipline, in consistency. See, if there is anything that you need to move you into what you want to achieve, is consistency. You must be ready to show up. Consistency is showing up every time. Showing up. You see, today, my generation is lacking because they are not willing to show up. If you are not willing to show up, you are not going to be ready to achieve these great things that God wants to do with your life and with your talent. Be consistent. When things are not okay, be consistent. When things are okay, be consistent. Keep doing it. Keep showing up. Keep showing up until you achieve the success you want to achieve. Let me begin to draw this to a close. Number 5, use your gift to serve others. The more you serve with it, the more your gift grows. The more you serve, the more your talent becomes better. Matthew 25:29, to everyone who has, more will be given. See, if you don't use your talent, it will be taken away from you. That's what is in Matthew 25. He said, take what is in his hand, give to the man that has 10. You see, money flows from the hands of those who don't know how to use it into the hands of those who know how to use it. Because money has wings. Wealth has wings. It can fly. You must use your talent. Number 6, the reward of discovering and valuing your talent. Number 1 reward is fulfillment. Number 2 reward is impact. Number 3 reward is provision. Number 4 reward is legacy. Fulfillment, you will feel alive doing what you are made to do. When you fulfill your talent, when you use your talent, when you fulfill your potential, you will be fulfilled. You will be fulfilled. Many people are living unfulfilled today because they have not utilized their talent. Impact, your talent is the channel through which God touches lives. It is through your talent that lives are being touched. Provision, when you use your talent wisely, it becomes a source of income. Many years ago, I read multiple streams of income. I saw some things that God wanted me to do. I saw 25 ways on how to make money from my talent. And that's what I'm doing today. Where there is vision, there is provision. Some people are looking for provision today. The reason why they are not getting the provision is because they are not utilizing their gift. Many people are loaded with books. They are not writing the books. There's no way you're going to get provision for it until you make your vision, because it is provision. Your vision must be alive for the provision to come. Legacy, your talent can outlive you. You see, the visioner can die, but the vision does not die. Vision does not die. Vision transcends, it transcends generation. People today, they are still listening to some musics today, even though the songwriter, the one that sang the song is no more. But they are still listening to their song today. You know how many years Fela has died? People are still listening to his song. Because vision outlives you, your talent outlives you. You may have gone, but it's still existing today. What about Nelson Mandela? What about the words of Nelson Mandela? People are still making the quotes today. What about Chinua Achebe's books? People are still reading. They are still using them in schools today because they discovered and value their talent. Beloved, you must value your talent. If you don't value your talent, other people will not value it for you. You must, I value my talent. I know God has blessed me with something and I place value on it. I conclude this way. Everyone has something valuable inside. Don't envy another man's gifts. Discover yours and grow it. Discover yours and do what? And grow it. Pray daily for clarity. Don't wait to be perfect. Start using what you have now. Don't wait. Oh, many years ago, I wrote a book 10 times better. It was a very small book, very tiny book like that. Many years ago, 2008, that was when I released that book. Very small pamphlet like this. I didn't say because it was small that I won't write it. Yeah, I wrote it. But years later, in 2021, I revisited the book and I rewrote it. Abandoned what I've written before, refined it, and I made the book bigger. It was like 10 times bigger than what I wrote before. Don't wait for when things are perfect. Start using what you have right now. Every talent has potential to bless nations if only you value it. Proverbs 18 verse 16. Proverbs 18 verse 16. The Bible says, a man's gift makes room for him and brings him before great men. A man's gift makes room. Your gift is what will make room for you. You see, your gift is what will lift you up. Your gift is your lift. Your gift is your lift. Your talent is your divine ticket to relevance. Discover it, develop it, and deploy it. Because until you do, the world remains incomplete without your contribution. Can you hear that again? Let me repeat that to you again. That's the final word for you tonight. Your talent is your divine ticket to relevance. Discover it, develop it, and deploy it. Because until you do, the world remains incomplete without your contribution. If you have not made contribution to the world is not complete. The world is looking for you. The Bible says, for the earnest expectation is waiting for the manifestations of the sons of God. The world is waiting for you. The world is waiting for your talent. There is something in you that the world is waiting for. We are waiting for you to release the gift, the potential, the grace of God for your life. Do you know that some problems are still there today because you have not risen to it? Because you have not started. I wish you a great journey, and I will see you in my next session. Thank you for being a part of the Mastering the Business of Your Talent. God bless you.